Learning is a continuous process. In that process, a teacher and a learner need an evaluation. Today, I will introduce a very useful tool for assessment of both formative and summative evaluation. It will be beneficial for teachers and learners.
Hi everyone, welcome to InfoPH.
Learn with fun. That is the concept of Quizizz.com. Today let us see and evaluate tool that can be used by both teachers and learners. Just Google Quizizz to get started. For the first time users, create an account using sign up. You can sign up using Google account or you can sign up with your email ID. Click next to continue. On the next page you need to select for what purpose you are using Quizizz. If you want to select it for business, you can select it for business or for personal use. You can select it for personal use also. Now you need to select teacher or student. If you are a teacher, select teacher, and if you are a student, select student. I am creating an account for a teacher right now. Then create your profile, enter your first name, last name, and create your account with a strong password. Click continue. This is the home page and dashboard of your Quizizz account. From the home page, you can explore the suggested quiz of various subjects. If you click on See More, you can see more quizzes from the selected topics. If you want to search your own subject or topic, go back to Home and search using search bar on top. You can see various quizzes based on your topic which you searched. You can sort it by most relevant one, most played, most recent. You can filter your searches using grades and you can search based on subjects. These are the suggested subjects available over here. If you want to search based on language, click on More. You can do a search based on your languages over here. So if you just move your cursors on the topics available here, you can see the questions moving over there. And if you want to select one, just click on the particular quiz. So once you selected the quiz, you can see the topic over there. You can see the creator. You can see when it is created and you can see how many times it's played, the average accuracy, everything you can see. If you want to use the same quiz, you can use the same quiz. Or if you want to use it by editing, just click edit and then you can use it. If you want to create your own quiz, start creating by clicking create, then select quiz, give a name for your quiz and select a subject from the available list. If your subject is not found, select other to continue. From the quiz editor page, you can see the various question options available to create your quiz. Select your preferred question type to continue. You can type or copy paste your question over here. You can type or copy various answer. Select your correct answer and click save to continue. If you want to import a question from already created quiz, just click on teleport over here. Search your topic. You can see various available quiz based on your search. Select whichever quiz you preferred. You can read the questions from here, and if you want to select a question from here, just click on add to add the questions to the quiz. So you can see a second question is added from the teleport. Now let us show you another option to create a checkbox question. Select checkbox. Select the answers. Click save. Now if you want to add a max question, click on new question, select the type of the question, click on max function to add your max equations over here. Click on new question, select your choice of the question. You can see a media option over here. Select. You can see the various media options available over there. Image, audio and video. Audio and video option is available only to the paid version. You can use the image. And if you want to just change the type of the question from multiple choice to fill in the blanks, just select fill in the blanks. Type your answer over here. Click save to complete. And from the questions you can see an option over here like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds. This is the timing for your students to answer the quiz. If you want to change this, click on that and you can change the timing. You can see an option from 5 seconds till 15 minutes is available. You can change this time. So once you finish creating your questions, you need to add some more settings to the quiz. Just click. If you want to add a quiz image, you can add a quiz image over here. You can select your preferred language. You can select the grade which you are going to conduct this quiz. And if you want to make your quiz private, you can make it private. Or if you want to make it public, you can make it public so that everyone can see your quiz. And click save to complete the setup of your quiz and click done to finish saving your quiz. So this is a quiz created by you. You can see the various options available over here. You can, if you want to edit it again, you can go for editing. If you want to print the quiz, you can print the quiz. And if you want to preview how it looks like, you can just click on preview. You can preview how the students are seeing this particular quiz. If you want to know how the quiz looks like, just click on start button. Coming back to the dashboard, you can see there are two options available to conduct this quiz for the students. One is assign as a homework, where you will assign this quiz as a homework or assignment to the students. So you can see a custom deadline over here. So if you select this custom deadline, the quiz will end by that particular time. So you can see there are some of the settings over here. If you choose option 1, that is better for students, they need to create an account and they need to log in and they can attempt the quiz. The quiz is created, and if you want to share the link, just click share the link. You can copy the link and you can paste the link to students WhatsApp group, or you can ask the students to join the quiz by joinmyquiz.com and give the joining code to the students. Now if you want to conduct in a live mode, just select the quiz, select start a live quiz. There you have two options, one is classic and the other one is instructed based. The classic option, where the students without any time limit, they can attend the quiz. As I told you, we are setting time for the quiz. Here they can attend the quiz without any time limit, and if it's instructed based, they should answer within the time limit. So in order to continue with start a live quiz, click on classic. Again, you need to do some basic settings over there, then click continue. You can ask your students to go to joinmyquiz.com. Give the joining code to your students. The students can log in using any device. Once the students are ready for the quiz, you can see the students over here. Click start to continue. Now you can see the progress of the students. Once everyone finished the quiz, you can see the report of the quiz attended by them from here. Again, if you want to see the detailed report of the quiz, just go to reports. You can see the various quiz created by you and the type of the quiz. This is assigned, this is given as assignment, this is the live quiz we conducted. You can see the number of participants over here. If you select this one, you can see a report based on the performance by the student. You can see the details of participants from here. You can see the questions answered by them. you can have an overview of the students report. If you want to print the report, you can print the report, and if you want to download it, you can download it. So from the library you can see the various quizzes created by you. I believe you got some idea regarding how to create quiz, how to evaluate your students using quizzes. So for clarifying doubts, you can just comment on the comment box. Thank you, and stay tuned for more informative videos with InfoPH.